Hey guys, what is up? It's Asia back with another pregnancy type video talking about the prevention of stretch marks and what I did to get through 2 pregnancies without any stretch marks. I'm also going to share some tips that my mom gave me because my mom also got through 3 pregnancies and she didn't have any stretch marks. Still to this day, no stretch marks. So yeah, just keep watching if you want to find out. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is oils. Now, when you become pregnant, you might see a lot of belly balms and belly butters on the market, basically saying like this is what you need so that you're preventing stretch marks and this is like the best thing you can use. A lot of them are like $20 a jar or something crazy like that. And in reality, you don't really need those things to prevent stretch marks. I've never bought any expensive belly butters. I've never bought Palmer's. I've never bought any of that stuff. I didn't use cocoa butter and I didn't have any stretch marks. I used good old-fashioned oils. One of my favorite oils that I used was almond oil, and I also used a little bit of coconut oil, but a lot of almond oil. Sometimes I'd even seal it with my shea butter, and that were my main things that I used. I'm also going to share some tips that I think also help. So first of all, my mom told me, do not scratch your belly. You're going to have some itching of your belly because your skin is stretching. That's a good indicator to know, like, look, I need to moisturize. If you feel itching, your skin is stretching. Moisturize. I used to go in with lotion because usually lotions are water-based, and water is a great moisturizer, which I'll get into in a second. But a lot of lotions are water-based, so you put that lotion on as like a base coat, then go over with some oil to really like make sure that you've got that situation moisturized. If it's really cold, maybe during that time of year, you might even go over with like another thin coat of like shea butter just to really seal in your skin, because when you are pregnant, your skin is drier than when you're not pregnant. Your body is just taking all that water straight to your womb, so your skin is really dry. Your skin is going to be dry, your lips are going to be dry. So yeah, you're definitely wanting to moisturize. Another tip I will give you is like moisturize your hips as well. I didn't moisturize my hips and I got some minor stretch marks on my hips. I didn't think I would get them because I didn't gain a ton of weight. I think I gained maybe like 20 something pounds during pregnancy. But I did get stretch marks on my hips, which is crazy because my stomach stretched a whole lot more than my hips did. But lesson learned, moisturize all of that because everything is stretching during that time. Another tip that I would say, and this is just my personal opinion, I mean I could be wrong on this, but I think it's way better to take baths than to take showers, as far as like the moisturization of it all. Because when you get in the bath, you're able to soak. Water is like the moisturizer, you know what I mean, of all moisturizers. So you're able to really soak and get your skin, that moisture that it really needs. Not too hot though if you're pregnant, because that is harmful for the baby to take like super hot baths. So just be aware of that too. My battery died, but we are back. The light is a little bit different, but we're gonna finish it on up. So my last tip, or I think it's my last tip, is to read the ingredients on your products. If you do decide to buy products instead of just using oils and things like that, look at the ingredients and read and find out what's in it. What are the items that they're claiming to be the beneficial ingredients? The first item on the list would be what is they're the most of. The last ingredient on the list would be what there's the least of, and that's kind of the order it goes in. So yeah, just look at your ingredients and like find out what's in it. What is in it that's supposed to be, making it so beneficial for this belly balm, belly butter, whatever the case is. Because a lot of times they'll put ingredients in there that are beneficial for those, for the prevention of stretch marks and things like that, but they literally will put the lowest, the least amount possible, you know what I mean, just to say, hey, we put, argan, we put shea butter, we put this oil, we put that. They'll put the smallest amount just to say that it's in there, when in reality you can go out and just buy that on your own and really get the full benefit of it. So yeah, and like I said before, use items that you have used before, oils that have been beneficial for your skin before. Look for those, ingredients and things like that when you're looking for things for your skin. You want to look for things that are not just going to sit on top of your skin, or are actually going to like be absorbed into your skin. Another thing I want to mention is about after you have the baby, your stomach after baby. Now, your stomach after baby is going to be different than your stomach before baby, even if you don't have stretch marks. Like, I didn't have any stretch marks, but after I gave birth, my stomach was extremely dark, because your skin has stretched, and now your skin has to kind of come back together, so it's gonna look darker, because the skin is gathered up, you know what I mean? Like, if you take some skin and you gather it up, that skin's gonna look darker. So until your skin kind of is able to kind of go back, snap back to what it was, which it won't fully snap back, but if you're lucky, it will mostly get back to where it was. Until that happens, your skin, your tummy's gonna be dark. So don't be too alarmed. Don't like think like, oh my god, my stomach's just gonna look like this forever, because it probably won't. And that's just another opportunity for you to just continue to moisturize. Maybe look into some products that do help to fade darker. Don't bleach your stomach, but you can use like cocoa butter and things like that at that point, because that will help to brighten your skin. Vitamin C lotion does help to brighten your skin. Shea butter actually does also help to fade things, even though people don't really talk about the use of shea butter for that. It actually does do that as well. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Your skin's going through a lot of things, so you're just gonna have to really put time, I'm not sure, just falling out, put time into kind of like just caring for it, like you would put time into the other things. You put time into your hair and everything like that. So yeah, you just put time into healing your skin after pregnancy. So other oils that I didn't mention are grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is also one that I used in my first pregnancy that I forgot to mention. It's lighter. The majority of my pregnancy, the first time, it was hot, so I didn't really need to worry about having as dry skin as the second pregnancy. My second pregnancy, most of it I had to go through when it was cold and the air was dry. It's just the weather is gonna be different depending on when you're pregnant, so definitely keep that in mind. And yeah, hopefully you found this helpful. If you have any questions or maybe something that I forgot to say, because I always feel rushed doing videos because I'm a mom, so I always do videos when my kids are not around, so I'm like rushing to finish before they come back and like bombard the situation. And my son's about to come home from school in a little bit, so yeah. If I forgot anything, just leave me a question, or if you have a question, just leave me a question. I'll try to answer it the best that I can. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you will come back. I will see you guys soon for a DIY video, so I hope you tune in for that. And I'll see you soon. Bye.